What's going on YouTube? Nathan back with another video presentation. I hope everyone's having a great evening. Thanksgiving break is over. Hope everyone enjoyed it. Hope everyone was staying safe. Hope everyone, you know, was following the guidelines of what these doctors, top health officials, and our governors, mayors, etc. have been telling us, particularly now that the holidays is upon us. You know, before we get into the video, there's some things that need to be said up front. Now, as you see on my channel, I have uploaded 5 videos that at this point should have premiered. I apologize if they don't have the intro, where it has live breaking news, all that. I apologize. I wanted to get those videos out to y'all because they were just on my brain. I really wanted to get my takes on those topics and really just get y'all to hear my quick takes. Consider it like that, quick takes. But as when I started making videos, really when I began to understand the way this YouTube game works. YouTube, for some, is a job. YouTube is what pays the bills for some. YouTube is an escape from something that may be going wrong in someone's life. YouTube is seen as a platform where we can all speak what's on our minds, agree to disagree, etc. But the one thing that I would never do to my subscribers, to those that are not subscribed that come to the channel, because I'm telling you right now, you're on my channel. You're listen to what I'm saying. I would never ever pretend or fake something to get views, to get more subscribers. I would never do that. Because, again, goes back to what I said. Thinking about the consequences. Let me give you an example. There was I cannot think of his name, but there was a journalist. I believe he went to the University of Maryland, College Park. And what he would do is that he would plagiarize, his these stories, and he got caught. But he was trying to get into the mainstream media. He was trying to up his game. He would lie for people for to gain more attention, and that caught up with him. What I see here on YouTube, when people, the route that some go, just to get another dollar on their pay stub, to get another person as a subscriber. Excuse me. I would never think someone would do that. As you see the title of this video, this is another subject. I was on YouTube. Again, my dinner break at work. I'm just on YouTube finding, something that'll, just keep me down, just keep me occupied, kind of, a little boring at work, just downtime, just, hey, let me kick back, watch a few videos. And I came across this YouTuber, food blogger, food critic. His name is, y'all may know him as Daym Drops. And Daym Drops, a few days ago, posted a video basically saying that he lied to get more views, to get his algorithm up. Basically to keep the hustle going. You know, as I'm sitting here, I'm saying to myself, you know, as I'm making the video, you know, there's some things that need to be said. And I don't know if he'll ever see this video, but it's not him. This is really a message for all of us. Because when I was at work, you know, he was saying a couple things that really gravitated my attention. I said, hold on, let me turn this up, because what he's saying, you know, this is some interesting stuff. He's admitting to his subscribers that he's lying. They about him getting a divorce, about him being kicked out the house, him being with other women, particularly in a span of a month or two. He lied about all that. He went on to go, that was just another personality of me. And I'm basically paraphrasing it, but he's like, if you follow me on my Instagram, you see my life. Well, first and foremost, not everybody has an Instagram, big dog. Okay, and more importantly, you are a food critic. You should have an enormous following of people that are, one, sponsors that are saying, hey, Dane, you know, we would like you to really review this food product. You know, if you look on YouTube, he is reviewing, what is it, Newman's Pizza. So we know you're getting paid. We know you're getting money. Because again, you're a food blogger. You're a food critic. You go to different restaurants and you critique different places, whether they're good, whether they're bad. I checked out a couple of his videos. Most of the stuff, you know, reviews he does, it's pretty cool. I mean, shit. I mean, with all due respect, I mean, anybody now, because the way it's the rise of social media, anybody can be a food blogger. Anybody can make a YouTube video and go, all right, today I'm going to review the Impossible Whopper with, you know, a side of chicken fries and a side of spicy nuggets with a large Sprite, or a Baconzilla combo with a cherry Coke. Anyone can do that. But as I'm sitting here, I mean, as I was sitting there at work, and I'm listening to what he was saying that wasn't me. That's another personality. Well, first and foremost, and I won't deny this, that videos were being deleted by YouTube. I will not deny that, you know, you probably felt like, you know what, I needed to do something that was different. But to go along the lines of that, where you admit to you lying about getting a divorce, you lied about being kicked out the house, you lied about being with another woman, just to get your views up and your algorithm up, that is not hustle. To me, hustle is you find a way to be creative with the channel. That's not creative. Creative is, okay, you know what? Even though I do food reviews, what can I do to be more creative? Because all he does is critique food from different restaurants. His channel is nothing more other than that. Go look at his channel. And I'll leave that video where he talked about all this in the description below. But go look at his channel. All he critiques is food. So you're not going to get along the lines of, you know, example, Dashy XP or some big other YouTuber where you're not going to get 18 million subscribers. I mean, he has over 1 million subscribers. Under 2 million subscribers. And the fact that you are willing to lie about something like that, and particularly you making a video admitting that, people look at that, people will easily lose respect for you. People may not want to go back to your channel. I mean, if you look at some of those comments that were in that video, people were saying, "All right, we forgive you, you know, blah 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 blah, just don't do it again." But other people were like, "No, I'm not watching your channel anymore because you went above something like this to get more views, to get your algorithm up." And I think it's disgusting to know that we have people like this, and you know, it's not just him, it's other YouTubers too. I believe it was, you know, this YouTube couple, what is it, DMB Nation? You know, I think they who have finessed money. They have done everything in their power to try to be the best YouTube couple on YouTube, where, you know, they go as far as trying to create some online school that was a scam, that, you know, creating multiple channels, creating the same thing that everybody does, pranks, all this other stuff, doing anything to get views, doing anything to get attention. And this is what Daym Drops did. This is a food critic. I mean, again, I can see if you were creating more content than just food, then you have a good point. But if, you know, you're a food critic, what do you need to worry about? Who cares about if you lost, you know, a follower or two, you lost a couple dollars? You're still getting paid you're still getting sponsored by somebody. Companies are reaching out to you and say, "Hey, Daym, why don't you review this for us?" But again, nobody called that out in the comments below, in that video. And again, I'm gonna leave it in the description for y'all to see, because he's not proud of it, but it looks like to me he would do it again. What I want y'all to do, when y'all go on that video, he recently pinned a comment where the person is saying essentially, you know, you shouldn't be, we as viewers, we shouldn't be wrapped up in their YouTube life, in their personal life. But he put it on, he's putting it on social media. He wants us to go, "Oh, listen, y'all, I just got a divorce. You know, I'm bankrupt and the wife kicked me out. I gotta find a place, I gotta do this and all this other stuff." He put it on YouTube. And what do you think that's going to create? That's going to create questions. Oh my gosh, like, bro, what happened? What did you do for you to get a divorce? Because again, at the end of the day, how can we trust someone like this? Particularly, you know, the fact that now he went on the social media, made a video and basically admitted to lying for a paycheck. He's basically saying, "Hey, listen, you want to know what it takes to get 1 million subscribers and all this other blah 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 bullshit, stuff he was talking about in the video. Just create lies, create drama. Drama sells, but drama also creates consequences. Because what happens when you're caught in a lie? See, he didn't want to tell you that. He said in the video he wants to create a class for some. I can't remember what it was, but I'm telling you right now, no. Because here's the guy again. How can you trust someone like that? If I know someone like that pulled a stunt like he did, especially as a sponsor. Hey, we saw that video, and we have some questions that we like to ask you. Because for the most part, he seems to be comfortable with what he's doing. See, you have to understand, you have to be careful when you put your personal life on social media. Listen, I'm not perfect of it. There are moments where I, post what I feel. On my everyday life. I have to be careful of that. But what I will not do is come on YouTube and create drama to get attention, because at the end of the day, you have to think about the consequences. And what Daym Drops needs to understand, hey, listen, you're going to create this drama to get more views and to get more money in that paycheck of yours. You need to think of the consequences, because what's going to happen when people when people stop watching your channel, watching your videos, and maybe disliking the videos because they don't like what you stand for now. You may lose a few subscribers, you may lose a few views. What is going to be the incentive for you after the aftermath of that? See, that's what Daym Drops has to understand, and that's what people that coming into this YouTube game have to understand. Listen, when you create these channels, create them the way you want to be. You want them create how you want to create your channel, how you want the content to be, how you're going to basically tell, hey, this is my channel. This is what I plan on doing with it. I would never, in a million years, if I had, for example, with the amount of subscribers that he has currently, I would not be using my personal life and bringing it onto a social media platform like YouTube to get more views and more money in my pocket. I wouldn't do that. Because what's the old saying? Listen, especially when you come into work, anything that's happening outside the office or outside of work, the moment you step in your foot in that door, you check it at the door. And that's what Daym has to understand. You may be losing it. You may have lost. Some videos may have gotten deleted. You may have lost some views. Be more creative. But the route you went, and the route that you're going, but you probably just don't see. You don't care because it's your channel. You can do whatever you want. But the route that you're going to go, I hope you're prepared to deal with the consequences of your of your choice, because you're already seeing it. And I think from the post that pinned that comment, I want y'all to see that pinned comment, because you can't have it both ways. I just want to get this video out because I felt it was necessary. This was on my mind for a minute now. Daym Drops was under the microscope, but at the end of the day, not worth it, man. You're a food critic. Be creative with the channel. To create lies to get views, that's not hustle, and that's not what businessmen do. I'm out. Peace. Stay up.